Hi guys, this is Alex, and welcome back to Kerbal. We are currently in deep space. Well, not so deep. Duna's like right over there, I think. Yeah, that's Duna right there. We just left Duna, and we are headed back to Kerbin. So let's quick save, and we're gonna head back there, hopefully get back to Kerbin, or we'll either return them to Kerbin in this episode or the next one, and then I think the next mission is going to be to Gilly, because we can get to Eve. That's fairly easy. We should be able to get to it with this rocket, actually. And Gilly is Eve's moon. It's just a little tiny captured asteroid. Then after that, I'm not too sure. I mean, we've got some missions to like some of Jules' moons, but it's like, why not send us to Moho or Drez? Jules pretty far away. Shouldn't we get a goal that's a little closer? I don't know. Well, we'll see about that. And for now, let's focus on getting these guys home and exploring Gilly. All right. I guess we weren't quite as aligned as I had hoped we were. We went below the planet. That's okay. I was kind of hoping that our orbit would be fairly well aligned with Kerbin's orbit. If that had happened, then we should have ended up kind of on the same plane as it. So we would have been swinging around this way, more like closer to the moon's orbit, really. But that obviously did not happen. If I can get this thing to turn. Yeah, it turns a lot easier than it did when it had that lander on it, that's for sure. Alright, let's decelerate. Okay, this is going to take a while, isn't it? Oh boy. How long have these guys been in space? For nearly 3 years. Jeez. Well, some of them have. You know, this was Aura's first mission, but Tangy and Sykar have been in that capsule for that science module for quite some time. Is there a way I can check their level? I want to know if they've gained any experience while they're up there, or if I have to take them back first. Let's see. Ooh! Well, Wendy's got a fair amount of experience. Sykar has not gained anything. Might be a good idea to send them all back before we do the next mission. so that they can rack up that experience. Because I think they need to get home to rack up the experience. I think once we return them, then that's when the experience is actually added to them, and we'll get some people that are a bit more experienced. Okay, so I'm doing this episode same day as I did the last two, actually. I've been doing a lot of Kerbal today. Yeah, unfortunately I'm not going to have a lot of time over the next 3 days. So I'm having to do a bunch of these, like, all at once. But fortunately it does mean that I'll have them all on time. Well, hopefully. Not unless some sort of unforeseen circumstances take place. Flight time... That might just be the time since we decoupled the lander. I don't know. I know that this is the flight time since we launched it. So 2 years. Wow. And we'll wait until we go to Elu. Then we're going to have missions that take quite some time. Oh boy. Those are going to be really long missions, and really long even when we're time accelerating. That was actually one of the reasons why I thought, you know, I should really do these in video format, because I can just edit out a lot of stuff like that, because it's going to take, like... Otherwise, I'd spend like an entire episode just getting to Elu, as in doing the burn, getting an intercept, and then an entire episode just flying up there. It just takes so damn long. Anyway, I'm gonna cut some of this out, so I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Okay. Just about got in orbit. It's really slow. Okay. Wow, that is a polar orbit, all right. Let's see. Before we head back, well, before we do something to get them back, let's see if we can't get into a better orbit. An orbit more suited for intercepting things. And let's keep an eye on our fuel. Yeah, let's adjust this orbit a bit. And then we'll figure out what we need to do. We're either going to... Well, either way, we need to send up a craft to get these guys back. So let's do that next. After that, we can worry about what we need to do to get to Gilly. Is it? Okay. So I've been thinking about Gilly. And I'm seriously wondering if I still want to keep using this thing, because it's a useful craft and it works. It gets the job done, but you know, if I replaced this orange tank with two half-size tanks, I wouldn't have the overheating issue. So I want to try that out. I want to see what would happen if I did that. I'm wondering if it'll make it weigh more, which it might, but if it doesn't, then that might be the best idea. Just about in line with it. Up. Whoa. Why did that happen? Let's slow down. We don't want to leave Kerbin. Oh, come on. You can do better than that. That's close enough. Well, we're gonna need to lower our periapsis a bit. So let's get over there. Come on. All right. So let's get it down to like, not sure. Whoa. All right, let's do that. That works for me. In fact, didn't it look even lower before? Let's see. Let's just go with that. That works for me, all right. Good old moon's gonna slow us down a bit. What? Okay. Very nice, actually. Ooh. We accelerate a bit, we can lower our periapsis even more. Very nice indeed. Just wait until we get to that periapsis and we'll do that. Okay. Alright, come on, don't overshoot it for once, jeez. Let's see if we can get it like down to 300,000. I like that. That's a good height. Whoa. Okay, don't throttle it too much. We still have that overheating issue. There we go. Okay, now let's accelerate until we get to our Kerbin periapsis. Wow, that's a lot of debris. do. Okay, so we'll get our orbit down to about 300 kilometers. That's going to take a fair amount of delta V, but we've got enough. We've got enough. And that'll make a rendezvous fairly easy. Or it would be if we had a more aligned orbit. See if we can't, while we're here, get our orbit aligned a bit better. A nice orbit that's aligned with, well, basically everything else that's in orbit here, because that's kind of how everything's going to look once we get it up. I think I'll cut some of this out as well. A lot of these burns are just taking a while. Alright. Well, we've got it aligned nice and good. Now let's see if we can't do something about that apoapsis. It's the wrong way. All right. Doesn't have to be exact, but I think this is a good height for orbital rendezvous. I really hope we don't encounter that thing again. Alright, let's go to the Space Center. The recording's going a bit long, but I'm going to cut a lot of stuff out, so I think we've still got time to launch the vessel that we're going to use to get them back. Which, crash tolerance 8. Crash tolerance 8 meters per second. All right. I think I know what I want to do to get them back. Let's see. This has a crew capacity of 2. I don't think I have anything else that has that much crew capacity. No, except for this, but that won't work. Well, yeah, that hasn't even lower crash tolerance, so no, we're not doing that. Okay. I guess we'll do this then. This actually doesn't even need to dock with it now that I think about it. So we don't even have to worry about that. I really need to start purchasing some of these things. Purchase that. I think that's about it. We don't really need a lot. Let's see. Capacity 1, okay. We'll just have to stick with this and hope it's enough. Which it should be. But let's put... let's put that below it. Oh, we could put landing struts on it. Nah, we'll land in the water. Okay. Alright, don't really need to worry too much about this stage. We got it mostly. It's more the getting it into space without using too much fuel. Alright, we'll make this nice and simple because I'm gonna have to wrap this up in a few minutes. I think I've probably got some more time, but I don't want to go over time by too much. Video too long and no one will have time to sit down and watch it. There we go. I hope I spelled that right. Oh, should probably put struts on it. And it's going to need proper staging. There we go. Oh. Gonna have room for him if it's not remote controlled. Well, now it looks silly. Oh well. And I guess it's not going to last long if it doesn't have any power. There. That'll do. That will do. Yeah, well, these things aren't all that expensive, so I think it'd help to actually have some on the sides, too. There. Alright. No one's going on this. We're getting people back, not putting them up. So let's launch it. We'll get it launched, and we'll get it into space, and then on the next episode... we'll get them back. Okay, I hope this is powerful enough to get into space. It'd kind of suck if it couldn't even get that far. Oh, fuck. Well, Separatrons it is. Just put the Separatrons on. I was thinking like, oh, maybe if I did it some other way or something. No, just Separatrons. Just do that. There. Don't even need to be fancy. Just put them on the sides like that. There, that'll do. That will do. Let's see, that one's one of the ones that goes first. And then that one is too. And that one. And then these two go here. Let's see. Yeah. Alright. Good. Everything's set now. Okay, let's do it. All right. There we go. That works for me. Okay, just good, good, good. As long as we've got enough fuel to reach it, we will be good. Alright, so let's get a good orbit. Uh-oh. Which one was it? Pretty sure it was that one. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. We're not doing that in this episode. We're just getting into orbit, aren't we? So we'll just worry about that first. Worry about intercepting it in the next episode. For now, we just need an orbit. Alright, good enough. That'll do. Okay, that'll do for our orbit. We should have plenty of fuel to get up to the height of it and rendezvous with it and head back down. So we'll do that in the next episode, and in the next episode we'll also start planning what we want to do to get to Gilly. So anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys, and until next time.